80% of people that leave the church, when you ask them, why do you leave the church? Is the church good? Is the church saying? They will always have negative things to say, because everyone that leaves the church angrily, they always leave with their hearts, with hatred, with bitterness. Why come out to document about a bishop, about a pastor, a man of God that is already dead?
If you place God and place him, I will put both of them together. He was like a god to me.
The statement is very, very wrong. You don't compare a prophet to a god, and that is where so many Christians get it wrong. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are seeing this video for the first time, I'm Tolu of God. Welcome. And for my returning subscriber, you guys are my OGs. Thank you for always loving and coming back to watch my videos. God bless you. So to the trending issues now on social media, I've received a lot of DMs on Instagram. A lot of people were like, Tolu, what do you have to say about the issue of TB Joshua, the documentary that BBC Africa did? I'm going to be logically just questioning some things, and then I will drop my own view about the whole documentary about TB Joshua. Why did I have to make the confession now? So the answer, they are not just coming out now. There has been so many allegations, there has been investigations, there have been accusations as regarding the TB Joshua's ministry at the synagogue church. Like there has been some controversies, issues regarding the ministry for the past 24 years. The likes of Kolawole Olowi made some reports about the ministry, saying that TB Joshua is a magician and not a prophet and all that. So there has been a lot of controversy, not just now. And there are some things that are fishy. After watching the video, I had to these people are not actually genuine Christians. They are not born again.
If you place God and place him, I will put both of them together. He was like a god to me. The
statement is very, very wrong. You don't compare a prophet to a god. And that is where so many Christians get it wrong. They are trying to sell a story. When I made research about BBC, I got to know that these people actually sell stories for a living, whether it is right or wrong. They even did a story as regarding NSAS. If you go down the memory lane, due to the content they've been uploading on their YouTube, they're trying to sell a perspective, a narrative. They want you to believe a particular thing. That is why you will see that they went down the memory lane of talking about their childhood.
I grew up in a pretty happy family. I was lucky. My dad was a chartered accountant. He worked in London. We lived rurally. I would say I was quite privileged in that respect.
Who cares about how you were brought up? For them to go and dig deep to bring out the videos of when they were just growing up shows that they want to tell a story. They want to tell a narrative, and they want you to believe it. You must not be gullible. What is their aim?
He used the white people to market his brand.
Ministry has now turned to brand. What is going on? You will see that there is a lot of bitterness in the message.
TB Joshua, it was a game and a trap that he sets for the white people.
TB Joshua's ministry is not the only ministry that white people would be attending. So it doesn't make sense. 80% of people that leave the church, when you ask them, why do you leave the church? Is the church good? Is the church saying? They will always have negative things to say, because everyone that leaves the church angrily, they always leave with their hearts, with hatred, with bitterness. And that's the bitterness they keep spreading around, which is not a new thing in the body of Christ. Why don't people that are already in the church defend this narrative? Why can't they come out and say, no, this is what it is. This is actually what these people did when they were in the ministry, and this is why they had to leave. So we cannot conclude that those documentaries and all the testimonies that those people gave, they are 100% truth. What are the side effects to these stories, to this narrative? People will stop believing in prophet. People will be a fake prophet everywhere. Just believe in your own God and all that. It's good. But you see, the prophet, the bishop, the fivefold ministry, they were placed in the body of Christ for the edification of the church. So your intimacy with God cannot replace the place of the fivefold ministry in the body of Christ. They are good prophets. They are true prophets. They are true men of God. They are true pastors. We have them. They are very good people. They might not have names. They might not be popular, but they are good. They are still true prophets. And how do you know them? By their fruit. The Bible says, by their fruit you will know them. Do you understand? And that is why it's good for people, for Christians, believers, to pray for discernment of the spirit, so you know which is true and which is not true. Now, where do I stand in all of this? Now, TB Joshua is not my spiritual father. He's not someone, like, he's not my prophet. So I cannot outrightly say, that, TB Joshua, is the right person or is the wrong person. I don't listen to him. I don't watch him. He's not my spiritual father. Let's say it's Pastor Adeboye now, or Bishop Oyedepo, or Pastor Ido Bolaji. I will fight. Those are the people that I listen to. I can defend because our spirits go together. Do you understand? So I don't listen to him. I don't watch him preach. It's never been a blessing to me. So it's not in my own decision to now say TB Joshua is a bad person. I don't know him. Those that know him can defend him. Do you understand? But I just feel like there's something fishy about the narrative. Why come out to document about a bishop, about a pastor, a man of God that is already dead? What do you stand to gain in all of that? What do you stand to gain? That's the question you get to ask. Those people are actually doing it for the money. They want people to talk. They want traffic. That is why they do what they do. But we just have to be wise. The Bible says we should be wise as serpents and harmless as dove. I pray God give us understanding. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. And I'll see you in my next video. And yes, Happy New Year once again. Bye-bye.